Well, welcome back to another episode of Whitney's World Podcast. I'm your host, Whitney Morgan Ward, and I am so thankful that you've tuned in wherever you're at on this planet. Thank you so much for joining in on my 49th episode. Guys, this is so crazy. 49 episodes every single Wednesday. I have been releasing for you all to share my story, to share what I'm learning, and to hopefully offer you the best that I can to teach you something that maybe you didn't know and open your awareness up to something new. So I've, like I said, been on this journey for almost an entire year. It feels absolutely amazing. I have found myself through this process, and through all of this, I am so thankful to everyone, to my day ones. You guys are amazing. So if you're tuning in on YouTube, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It means the absolute world to me. If you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, thank you for tuning in. Please make sure you leave a comment or 5 stars on Spotify. So today I want to get into what we're going to talk about, and I'm super pumped. I'm very excited. And I want to ask you a question. Have you ever walked into a room and not felt confident, but you want to walk into a room and feel confident and alive? Well, that's great that you're here, because today I'm going to give you just 3 simple steps of how to walk into a room with confidence and feeling alive and like you're meant to be there. So confidence is really important when it comes to personal and professional success. And you can, and you absolutely 1,000,000% should feel confident. And you are a human being, so you are literally divine and divinity in this manifested world, and you should feel amazing, confident, and pumped when you walk into a room. And yep, I'm talking to you. So no longer do I want you to be held back. Do I want you to feel small? Do I want you to have any type of fear of rejection or living in a world surrounded in your thoughts of the what ifs that will literally take you out, put you in freeze mode, and make you do absolutely nothing and stand still? So right now, right here, we are talking about how to become confident and magnetic when you walk into a room. So my first step that I want to share with you guys, this is step number 1, and it is very simple. It is your posture and presentation. So you have to feel like you look great. You have to feel like you look your absolute best 100%. Good posture not only makes you look more confident, but it also makes you feel more confident. If you've been following along with me and you've been listening to my show, you know that I am all about feeling your way through things, whether it feels good or bad. Your feelings are meant to guide you. That is your guiding system. So when you feel like you are confident and when you feel like you look your best, I promise you that is the key to confidence. So with your posture, you want to stand up tall, shoulders back, and your spine to be straight. You want to have the best smile you can. When you walk into a room, smile. Even if you're nervous, like just put a smile on. Putting a smile on your face makes you look to other people like you are open, you are receptive, and you are happy. And people want to talk to happy people. People do not want to talk to people that look afraid, don't look excited, and don't look approachable. So putting a smile on your face, having good posture is going to make you confident when you walk in a room. Also, eye contact, that's extremely important. You want to make sure that when you are, presenting yourself in front of the world, that you are looking at them in their eyes, that you are engaged, and that you are just right here with them, okay? When it comes to your outfit, I am not the one girl. I'm not the girl that tells you you should only wear an outfit once. I am a believer that you should wear that outfit that you feel your best in as much as you want. You know, to each their own. If you're the one that wants to only wear something once, that's good for you. For me, it's not, especially when it comes to like an outfit that I just feel so hot in. I don't want to only wear it once. I want to wear it as many times as I can because it makes me feel so good and confident, and I know that I look great. And when I feel like I look great, I just show up better and more confident. So if you have that best outfit or multiple outfits that you just feel so good in, wear them. Don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Oh, well, maybe they saw me wear this on my Instagram already. No one cares. Like literally no one cares. If you feel great in it, wear it. Wear it as much as you want. Also, I am a huge proponent of wearing bright colors, any colors, bright or just colors, well, however you want to do that. But bright colors is great too. But I am just a fan of when you walk in somewhere and you're wearing something and you have a smile on your face and your posture is like here and ready to go, people are going to be attracted to that. And when you walk in a room and you feel good, like you're going to show up different. So wear something that you don't blend in. You want to stand out. You want to draw attention to you. That's why you're going to this event. That's why you're going to this networking thing. That's why you're, maybe you're going to, I don't know, like there's this group which I need to go, but there's this group that I'm in on Facebook, and it's like girls in their 20s and 30s, and they go to dinner, and I haven't been yet, but I would wear something bright and warm and inviting. I'm not going to wear, even though I do love black, obviously everyone looks great in black, but I typically try not to just wear black when I'm at events, especially if I don't know people. I want to wear bright colors. I want to draw attention to myself. I want to show up. I want to be inviting because I came here to meet people and connect and communicate with people. So I want to make sure that I'm wearing something that I can be seen in and I don't blend in. Okay, that's step one, posture and what you're wearing. Presentation, super important. Step number 2, this is one of my faves, is when you walk into a room, you want to have your elevated energy. Like you want your energy to be there, to be in the room. So you want, when you've ever like been somewhere and someone's probably said to you, like, I don't know what it is about you. There's just something about you. Or has that ever happened when someone has said that to you about someone else? They're like, yeah, I don't know what it is about that person. There's just something about them. I just love their energy. That is what we're talking about. When you walk into a room, people are reading your energy 100%. And a lot of times people don't know that that's what they're doing, but that's what's happening. People are reading your energy. So you have to make sure that when you walk into this room, that you are lit up inside. Like you are just feeling your best, looking your best. You're ready for this. Like you came here for this, to network, to meet people, to be involved. So something I do personally is I do 2 things. I jam out to music. I love EDM. It's my favorite. So I jam out to any electronic dance music. And I just dance and I turn it up and I just get my energy flowing. Also, affirmations. If I'm feeling like low and I need to be like level 10, I will turn up my music and I will just start to say affirmations out loud. I will say things like, I am love, I am light, I am abundant, I am a magnet, I am going to show up, I am coming to make deals, to make professional relationships, to make new friends, to build friendships, to build relationships. I am coming to connect, I am coming to anything. Like, I will just start to say things out loud, and like, if I can, I'll try to like look in the mirror and look at myself. But if I'm driving, it's kind of hard to do. But I will just literally start to affirm what I need to raise my energy. And what's super cool about affirmations is when you start to do this, you will literally feel your body start to like get chills, or you'll start feeling like when you say something and your body resonates with that, like the cells in your body start to move around and like things are happening inside of you, you'll start to get chills and you'll start to get like zings throughout your body. And when that happens, like that is super powerful. And you are literally starting to elevate your energy. Your cells in your body are literally listening to what you're saying. And you are like changing your energy that quick. I mean, you can do this in 1 minute. You can do this in 30 seconds. You can start to, and if you don't know what to say, Google some affirmations, and Google will give you affirmations that you need, and you can just start to affirm, look in the mirror, and raise your vibration and your energy to where you want it to be, so that when you walk in this room, you are a magnet and you become confident. You are literally doing something so powerful that I cannot even express to you. If you've never done this, you have to try it. And you have to drop in the comment below when you do try it, how you felt after doing this, whether it's for 60 seconds, 30 seconds, whether you say 5 affirmations, whatever it is, I want you to drop a comment after you try this and let me know how your body feels after you say beautiful, harmonious things to yourself. When you say these things, like I said, you are elevating your energy at a high level. This is high level. Okay, this is like next level. Most people just keep going on, and however they feel, they just keep with that feeling. But if you're listening to this show, I know that you are trying to elevate your energy. So you are literally doing this on purpose and intentionally. And I love that. And I think that is so powerful. And after you do this, get out the car and get in that building, because you want to use that momentum. You want to use that good vibing feeling that you just talked yourself into. And you want to get in there, smile on your face, posture up, best outfit you got, and walk through those doors. And then also, when you are introducing yourself to people, like immediately just start introducing yourself. Hey, I'm Whitney. And you're going to feel so good, and you're going to be feeling so confident that you also should start asking questions. So don't let like silence like make you like get afraid or like anything like that. Just start, I'm Whitney. He says his name's Joe. Awesome. Start asking them questions like, how do you know the host? How do you know who's throwing this event? Do you know them? What do you do for work? Anything. You can ask them, what's brought you to this event? Why are you here? Are you here with anyone? Or are you by yourself? And that's a great way to break the ice as well, because if they're there with someone, they're going to introduce you to them. And now you just met 2 people. And number 2, if they're alone, then you guys are going to be able to talk more, and you're going to be able to use that intro into your conversation to get more confident and comfortable before you start moving around the room. Okay. So once you ask the questions, like you be in control of asking the questions, because the person that's in control of asking the questions is the one that's in control of the conversation. And if you want to feel confident during this process, You want to be the one in control. You want to make sure that you have questions. So something else you can do is Google some questions right before you walk in. What are some good first time questions to ask someone when meeting them for the first time? And then just like remember 3 or 4 questions. That's going to give you literally enough buffer to have a good conversation with someone for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then you keep going and you move to the next person. So nice meeting you. I'm going to go over here and meet so-and-so, or I'm going to use the restroom, and keep going. Don't just stay in that one spot. You want to keep moving. You want to keep your energy flowing throughout this room to gain your confidence. Step number 1, posture and presentation. Step number 2, elevate your energy. Now, step number 3, this is the most important one. Well, actually, they're all so important, but this one is where you're really going to connect with why you came here. You came here to meet people and to walk into a room and to engage in conversation, okay? So step number 3 of walking into the room and feeling confident is be present and engaged with people. Keep working the room. Keep meeting people. This is very hard sometimes. But again, if you have those questions that you know to ask people, you are not going to struggle or feel small or insecure because you are the one with the questions and you are the one in control of conversation. And you are the one introducing yourself, meeting people, doing your thing, walking around the room, and expanding yourself in this moment. You never know who you're going to meet in situations like this. So that's why, again, it is so important that you stay open and you don't cross your arms. Like, you want to stay open. You want to, keep, like, sometimes you can't really see, but sometimes I'll just like stand like this, like hold my hands like down, but I'm not like this. I'm not closed off. I'm trying to stay open and expanded when I'm in these situations. If you're going to be there, be there. Be present. Make eye contact with these people. Make this time worth it. Your time is so valuable. So you want to make sure that when you show up in your best outfit and you're ready, that you're ready. You want to make sure that you're actively listening. Listening is something that I'm working on, and it's also okay to be working on this. A lot of times we talk to people, but we don't listen to what they say because we have so many thoughts going on in our own mind. So if you are anything like me, and sometimes you're talking to someone and you did not hear what they say, it's okay to be like, I am so sorry. I did not hear what you just said. Can you please repeat that? I was thinking about something completely different, but this conversation is very important to me. What did you say? It's okay to be honest. It's okay to be human. And for a long time, I felt really guilty about telling someone that I wasn't listening to them. I felt really small, like they weren't important. And so instead of me explaining to them that my head just was somewhere else and I didn't hear what they said, I would just keep on with this conversation. And then I would look back and be like, I don't even know what I just said. And actually, that's something that I worked with my coach, was when I was kind of telling him, I was like, I realize that sometimes when I'm talking to people, I don't actually listen to what they say. And I'm like, how do I be a better listener? And he said, you just ask them to repeat themselves. Like, it's not that big of a deal, Whitney. And I was like, you're so right. And that is so true. So when you are in these times, when you are engaging in conversation with someone, if they say something and you weren't listening, just politely ask them to repeat themselves, and you're going to break the ice. It'll be a good ice breaking moment. And maybe you'll teach them to do that if that ever happens to them as well. Because I just learned this, and I don't think I would have known it if I wouldn't have asked my coach, like, how do I go about this? And it's just something so simple, like just ask, I'm so sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say? And then they'll repeat themselves. And then maybe they are listening to you, but maybe they'll have like I said, maybe you'll teach them something and that will happen to them sometime and they'll remember this moment and then they'll be able to use what you taught them. So everything that we experience is something that we can learn from. So don't be hard on yourself and be patient with yourself. And again, just be open, be honest, and the best that you can actively listen and engage in conversation, then you will continue to have better conversation, which will lead to confidence and more confidence. The other thing is being present. And when you are present and you are engaging in conversation, take up some space for yourself. So don't feel like you need to like be small. Like you need to take up space. You need to like use your hands. Like I'm like use my hands all the time. It keeps me like flowing and engaged and it helps my energy keep going. So take up some space. Like put your phone away, put it in your purse, put it in your pocket and use your hands. Take up space. Like laugh, like engage with people and just practice being present in the moment. And you will this will literally help you so much because this has helped me in my life. And I obviously network a lot. I meet a lot of people selling real estate and doing my thing. And the more that you take up space and also stand somewhere that you feel comfortable, so don't like be pushed up against a wall, or also don't stand somewhere where people are trying to walk through you, because I've done that before. And when I'm standing somewhere and like constantly people are trying to get through me, it distracts me and it distracts the conversation. So you could always say like, oh, we're in someone's way. Let's like scoot over here so we can continue to talk. But make sure that you are standing somewhere that you feel comfortable and you feel safe, because also you want to feel safe and in this process, because if you don't feel safe and comfortable, then you can't be confident. It kind of all goes hand in hand. So also take initiative and be the first one to say hello. Be the first one to introduce yourself. Be the first one to put your hand out. Be the first one to take action. And when you do that, you will become more confident. But also what you will do is this will show others that you are confident. And people like confident people. They are attracted to that. They're attracted to a confident person. And even if you're not comfortable or confident, but you are pushing yourself, you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're practicing being confident, people will appreciate that. And I promise they're not going to know. They're just going to think that you're confident and you've got this in the bag, which you do. So make sure that you are the first one to taking action and to presenting yourself to the world when you're in these situations. And I want to share my experience with confidence, because I am only coming on here and talking to you guys because I really want to share what I've learned so that you don't have to learn the hard way. And I struggled a lot with self-confidence like through my 20s, and I feel like I hit it pretty well, but like looking back, if I would have just focused a little bit more, if I would have just did a little research, if I would have just read a few more books or followed people that talked about these things, I would have really skyrocketed and I feel like done way more. But it's okay. Like I'm here now and everything happens just as it should. But in my 20s, I felt like I could not show up to anything by myself. Like now I can. now it doesn't intimidate me because I've been on this journey and I'm doing a lot of research and learning and just building my confidence with myself. But throughout my 20s, felt really small, and I felt really uncomfortable showing up and presenting myself to the world because I wasn't confident. And I will say that my confidence journey really started when I moved to Florida. And like when I lived in Colorado, I was, well known. I had a big network of people. There were not many times after going on like 6 years that I walked into a room and didn't know anyone. I mean, that was really like not often, but mainly because I did a lot of real estate stuff. So I went from like walking in a room, knowing everyone, not having to really build confidence, because when you know people, like you just show up, like you're good, you're confident because you know everyone. So when I moved to Florida and my life took a turn and I decided to leave everything and rebuild and restart and start over, I really had to start pushing myself, and I had to realize that I no longer could just show up, but I had to start putting work in. And these were the 3 things that I really did in my own life to show up and to build confidence within myself and to re-establish friendships and relationships with people in a whole new state across the country from where I was. And I'm so thankful. Like, if I would not have restarted, like, I cannot even tell you guys, I cannot imagine where I would be and who I would be if I still lived in Colorado and I never took the leap and moved and rebuilt and have been on this journey. It has been the most rewarding thing, and I know it's going to continue to just be rewarding. And there's something so special about stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new and being led by your intuition and not understanding why, but knowing that you're being led for a reason and a purpose, and there is a plan. And so I really want to encourage you that if you use these 3 steps, posture and presentation, number 1, elevate your energy, number 2, and number 3, to be present and engage with people. If you do these 3 things, you are going to walk into any room and you are going to be confident. I love this because this is who we are meant to be. We are meant to live a life of expansion. We are supposed to love ourselves, and we are supposed to create something beautiful. We are supposed to create something that is magnificent and that we can believe in and that excites us and builds us up and builds us on a strong foundation. And so wherever you're at and whatever you're going through, if you want to become more confident, you can do it. And it takes a little time and practice, but you can absolutely do it, and you should do it. You should have confidence. You should have that as who you are being. Literally, you're a human being. You should have confidence as part of your being. You're meant for that. We are not meant to stay small, depressed, sad, lonely, and not expand our horizons. We are meant to do all of these things and more and grow. Remember to be brave and follow what's on your heart. Do not wait for other people to go with you. Go alone and make your own path. And I promise confidence will be built within yourself. So Thank you guys for listening to this episode. If this video taught you anything, please make sure that you comment below. Comment anything. You can comment the word confidence. If this taught you anything, comment the word confidence. Your comments, your engagement, your likes really helps me. It really helps me see what's resonating with you and what I should be making more content on. Because as I started doing this, I really started just recording was on my heart. And though I am still doing that, I definitely feel the call to be more engaged, to ask for you guys to tell me what you want to hear. And so I can continue to make great content to the best of my ability and watch the show really grow and grow with you all. So please, if you learned something, put in the comments confidence, and I would really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Whitney's World Podcast. Also, Apple Music, leave me a comment and a review, and same with Spotify. Your guys' support means the absolute world to me. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to continue to listen to my shows for all personal development and self-improvement. So I love you guys very much. If we're not connected, you guys can connect with me on Instagram and TikTok as well. It's Whitney's World _222. And that's where you can find me and we can connect. So I hope you guys have an incredible week. I will be back next week. If there's anything you want me to talk about, DM me or comment in the YouTube. I will see you next week. And as always, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's go.